The utilitarian theory of law is another theory that underlines jurisprudential view on law. And the utilitarian theory of law was put in place by a man called Jeremy Bentham. So, according to Jeremy Bentham, the purpose of law itself is to guarantee communal utility. So, according to Jeremy Bentham, he opined that the essence of the law is to ensure that the larger number of people in a community or in a society are satisfied, are made happy, and are put in a position of advantage. So, utility in this sense, as propounded by Jeremy Bentham, simply means that which affects the happiness of the greater number of people. So I often use this as a very good example. Now, there is a situation where a driver is on a bus driving. Now, this bus is a 14-seater bus, and there are 14 persons in the bus, including the driver. Now, this driver is at utmost speed or maximum speed, so to say. Now, during the course of the driving, this little child across the street ran into the way. Now, like I said, this driver is driving at maximum speed. And there are two options. He could, step on the brake, immediately, and there's an accident that would probably endanger the life of the 14 people that are actually in the bus. Or he drives on, hits the child, and the child dies. So when you look at this school of law as put in place by Jeremy Bentham, so the law is that particular thing, or utility particularly, is referred to that which affects the greater number of people. So, according to Jeremy Bentham, a law that would be put in place must be that makes the greater number of people happy. It must be that affects the happiness of the greater number of people in the society. And like I mentioned earlier on, utility in this particular sense refers to that which affects the happiness of the people. So in essence, the law should always seek to promote that utility that would positively affect the larger part of the society. So according to the utilitarian school as put in place by Jeremy Bentham, so there are 4 basic utilities. The first, security, which is considered of utmost importance. The second, equality. The third, liberty. And the fourth, abundance. Now, the most important of this utility is security. That which protects the larger number of people is to be considered as a law in the society. So, there are some criticism, which time might not permit me to mention, against the utilitarian theory of law. And one of these criticisms is that the utilitarian theory of law, as put in place by Jeremy Bentham, does not specify a particular means of balancing the interest of the individual and the community. So, the utilitarian theory of law provides that the interest of the larger number of persons should be outrightly considered. It, however, does not provide a means, or it, however, does not provide a mode of balancing the conflicting interests or the conflicting idea between the interest of a particular individual and the interest of the community at large.